You are watching PR English Shorthand Dictations YouTube channel.
This is English Shorthand dictation number 373 and the dictation speed is 100 words per minute. Ready? Start. Sir, intermediation is a part of our Indian culture. Sometimes people want an intermediary between them and whoever they are dealing with. It is a normal part of our culture. We also have intermediation in marriage alliances. Sometimes in rural areas and in other parts of the country, people need intermediation even to reach out to people in authority and power. We know that there is intermediation even in political parties. By and large, we welcome this bill. Let me be very clear about that. Sir, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This is what Martin Luther King said. The right to seek justice is a fundamental right to our existence as a civil society. But because of the asymmetry in our society in terms of education, access to people in authority, wealth, etc., an average person sometimes does not know how to navigate through the legal system. This is what is being exploited, and some people step in as touts to tell them who to engage and also tell them that if you engage this lawyer, this will work. It is because of this asymmetry and the complexity of dealing with our legal system that touts thrive in the system. In fact, there is a funny joke which I would like to say, and I hope that the lawyers do not get offended. As I myself am a lawyer, my parents are lawyers, and I come from a family of lawyers. I say this with full responsibility. The joke is that good lawyers know the law, but great lawyers know the judge. So, when that is the system, when an uneducated person has to come to court, it is quite natural that somebody has to intercede to help them navigate and connect with a right lawyer. This is what is happening everywhere. Because of this, many people flourish. Sir, my only quibble with this bill is that it is only targeting the touts in small courts. In fact, in Tamil Nadu, there is a person whose name I do not want to mention, but anybody from the legal fraternity in Tamil Nadu will completely know who I am referring to. Let us call him Judicial X. His specialty is to take temple prasad to every single judge and to be photographed. People say he can get the matter listed before a particular judge. Now, the rumor is that he can even appoint judges to the court. In fact, I would urge the government to focus on these big fish instead of the small trouts who are all operating only in the smaller courts. I agree there is a nexus between the touts and the lawyers which must be broken. There is a nexus among the touts, the lawyers, and the court staff because that is how the matters will come. Otherwise, the matters would not get listed. The worst is the nexus among the tout, the lawyer, the court staff, and the judge. This definitely must go. So, we welcome this bill. This bill must make all efforts to break this nexus, penalize and punish people who are interfering in the justice system. But the only fear I have is that this might be misused also. I am not going to particularly blame this government. This government is very famous for weaponizing the law. We all know what they have done with the ED. We all know what they have done with the PMLA. There, the original purpose of the law is something different, but they completely misused it, weaponized it, and targeted people. They should not use this law and debar somebody who is a public interest litigant or who is an anti establishment figure in the lower courts by branding him as a tout and disenfranchise him because a lawyer can also be a tout. So, by and large, we definitely welcome this bill, but they should not use this as a weapon to disenfranchise and to debar legitimate anti establishment lawyers in the lower courts. They must really focus on these big fish like the judicial X, whom I have named. They must really target them and use this law to go after them and not go after others. So, by and large, we welcome the bill. We welcome the amendments you have brought about. But I hope you apply it fairly, implement it without any kind of discrimination, and it is not used in a weaponized manner in which you normally use other things. Honorable Chairman, sir, I am thankful for the opportunity that has been offered to me to speak on this small amendment. Sir, when this parliament discussed the controversial 42nd Amendment, it was said that the legislative competence of the parliament cannot be questioned in the court of law. This triggered the controversy. Ultimately, it was settled down later by virtue of the 44th Amendment. The legislative capacity of Parliament could not have been questioned in those days. Now, Parliament's capacity of legislation has become a mockery through this bill. I do not know how this bill was drafted without giving any due care for the legislative competence of this Parliament. Ever since this government came into power, Parliament is being misused. Most of the state subject laws were brought here for amendment encroaching the state power. Ultimately, the state autonomy and cooperative federalism became a laughing stock. It is a small bill, but I am not able to understand the way nationalism was put up everywhere, even in the Advocates Act. The Honorable Minister talks about colonial law. In 1879, the provision was there. You want to repeal it, but by way of repealing it, you are introducing the same section, importing the same section in the new law. What does it mean? Is it not the same colonial law? I am not able to understand the rationality of the government behind this amendment.